Hi guys, how are you? Today we are going to see all those pandas function in Python and we are going to cover all those functions very well and clearly. Already in the last lecture we have covered all those numpy function. So what is pandas? Pandas are the function in Python which can be used to perform various operation on the various data sets such as Excel, CSV file or other files. Okay. So through that we are going to do a very lot of functions. From the initial level, we are going to start all those functions and we will cover. Okay, so that's the my file name number for the pandas function. It's I think 3.10. I'm going to see that file once again. I have downloaded all those files. So here is our file and we are going to do various functions on various. There are so many functions in pandas, but most of those are very useful and interesting. So what is Panda? Pandas are Python data analysis. Pandas is a Python inbuilt library. Two data structures are in Pandas. First one is series, second one is the data frame. Series always in 1D, data frame always in 2D. Data frame, two-dimensional data, table with mutable rows and columns. Mutable means we can add, update, delete, rename, replace. Okay. What are the applications used for working on data sets? Analysis, visualization, cleaning, processing, mining, wrangling, manipulation of data, join multiple tables, create Excel, CSV, JSON, it is extra files, mathematical operations. So for to import pandas, you need to apply command, import pandas as PD, import numpy as numpy, and after that you need to run. There are multiple ways how we can create a data frame by using .excel, .csv, .json, MongoDB database, .sql database, .copy from clipboard, .list, .array, .dictionary. Creating a data frame. How you will create a dictionary and data frame? We will create here dictionary. Here we have taken one column one as a keys and we have passed here values. After that we have given here a comma separation of keys. Then we have again passed column B as a key and we have given all those values. And when we print that data type, it will show as a dictionary because we have all those written in the curly braces. Then we have need to get all those formulas into the data frame. Then we will use variable data frame is equal to here pd dot data frame. You should remember all those letters very well. Pd dot data frame, d here is capital and a also here is a capital, and in that you have to use data. And when you will run, you will going to get all those. Okay, suppose if I add here extra elements and I will run it that one, then it will going to show you extra elements also. I think my numlock is not working. Okay, so and when I have added there one item, but you need to remember that the range of all those elements should be same, otherwise it will going to show you the error. So I have added those values in column A and column B. Exporting a data frame. Okay, data frame to CSV, data frame CSV, data frame to Excel, data frame Excel SX, data frame to dash underscore region JSON, data frame dot JSON. Okay, means you are actually exporting all those two files, or also you are going to read all those, means exporting all those data files. Whatever data files you create here, you can export all those data files and also import. Okay, if you want to create an empty data frame, you have just need to write that pd.data frame. Okay, Now we will see columns in data frame are also referred as features, variable, fields, dimension. Rows in data frame also referred as records, values, observation, index. Okay. So already we have taken data frame that our variable we have already stored. Suppose if I want to add extra column in the data frame, then I will just use that data frame variable. After that, in square bracket, I will write column name, and in front of that, I will write Python. So it will going to add all those Pythons in that column. Okay. Suppose if I want to add a single letter, then I have need to write those letters in the list format. Suppose if I want to write just by using instead of writing all those element here in the string format, I want to write all those element in the list, then list Python, then automatically will get all those. So I have need to write here like that. Now what I have done here, I have actually in above side I have added some elements. That's why it's showing error. I will delete all those elements because I want to keep length same. Okay. Now it will going to run. What it's showing? Length available is 4. I have done something here also. Okay. Now I think it will going to work because I have not run the where is that our error? Here is our error. Okay, I will run. Now it will why it was showing error because I have already given different types of elements in the list and they have showed error. Again, I have added another one column D and I have used here np function np.array 10, 20, 30, 40. I have given here values and I have run those program. Okay. Then if you want to set index in the data frame, you have just need to add data frame index is equal to np.array means in the index column I have first values 1, 2, 3, 4 and I want to set that index as a initial starting, then I will use function def is equal to data frame dot set index and when I will run then it will automatically going to make index at the starting level. Suppose instead of index if I have used column here then also it will going to add that column here. But when we are going to use various different functions such as column or rows counting or while counting the elements in the column, then it will not going to consider index as a column. It will going to consider index as index to count the rows or like all that type. Okay. Then here I think they have imported another file. Means we have that I exported that file and now that file will be created in our folder. Okay. Loading the data in pandas. Df is equal to pd dot read clipboard. I have now not taken any file in the clipboard. That's why it has shown error. And suppose if what it's showing error, no columns to parse from file because I have not taken file. Okay. I have also not taken that iris file in my notebook. That's why it's showing error. And I have need to call it here df. Sorry, you should always write the variable very accurately. This is I have imported my CSV file. Okay, what is checking the size of the data frame? Then you need to use the function df.set. It will going to give how many elements are present. Df.index will give all those start in index. Df.columns will give you how many columns are present. Df.access give how many rows and how many columns are. Df.index, df.columns Def.head will give you a number of rows from the starting. If you have not passed anything, then it will show you 5 rows, and if you pass anything, then it will show the rows from the starting. Def.tail function will tell you a number of rows from the last. If you're not passing anything, then it will show the rows from the last 5. And if you give any argument in that, then it will show the rows from the last. Def.info function will give you a information about how many columns, how many rows, then data types, and all those types means what type of objects are present in that floats, integer, object, or like that. Df.describe function will give the all the numerical values present in that columns and rows. Here I can pass the slice. I have sliced, that means I have taken just from 1 to 2 rows, means I have taken only 1 rows. Here I have slides. I have taken from 1 rows and just 2 columns. Okay. So that's for today. We have learned all those functions in pandas. Okay. If you have any doubt, ask in the comment. Thank you.